Well,
Sorry.
I mean, I think we could probably put in this one that's just above it. And that I did about 1.5 centimeters away from it.
Okay.
Okay, so you can, if you just mark off, put your ruler on this line and mark off 1.5 centimeters.
Where?
It'll be, I'm just going to do 2 marks here now, 1.5.
Oh.
Have you all done that? You can just join those two marks up, and that goes to the far right hand side. It touches the far right hand perimeter. That's this one here that I've just drawn here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're all at the same point now. Now we're going to draw the 3rd horizontal line up. So 1, 2, 3. Now that next space I made. What did I make it? Hold on. I made it 2 centimeters. So the next measurement you need to do, you need to measure 2 centimeters above that last line you've just done.
Yep.
And put a little mark there. And then if you want to do it on your piece of paper like I'm doing, then I'll leave it to you to decide, but I think it's easier than a ruler. So that is now 2.5 centimeters. Sorry, 2 centimeters, not 2.5, 2 centimeters. And I'm going to do it down the other end so that I've got something to rule against. And that line goes to the far right hand side as well. So it hits the far right hand side edge. Okay. Next line we probably should all do is this one here on the left, a vertical line, because then we can join it up with the horizontal. Okay. Now, this again, the space between that line and the first vertical line, I think again is about, let me see, is 1.5. Let's make it 1.5 centimeters. Okay.
Okay.
So you've just lined the end of your ruler up with the line and then put a little mark 1.5 centimeters away from it. And I can use my nice strip of paper here because I've got that already marked off, 1.5, 1.5.
Good.
Okay.
1.5 centimeters away from the outside edge.
No, you've got a line which was you did 1 3/4 centimeters. Now we're doing another line which is 1.5 centimeters away from that first vertical vertical line that we drew. So this was line number 1. Now we've done line number 2.
And that's 1.5.
And now you can join up the bottom horizontal with it, so you can see where to finish that line. Okay, I'll stop. Don't panic. This is the edge of where my black lines are here and here. These are indicating the corners of my rectangle. Okay. The very first line we drew this afternoon was this one here, which was 1 3/4 away from that outside edge. And on his painting, it's this one here.
The outside.
Okay. Now we're doing the next vertical line, which is 1.5 centimeters away from that line. So I have done 2 little marks and then join them up.
1.5.
And as you can see, you've got this horizontal line that's coming across from the right-hand side, and that determines where you stop that vertical line. So that gives you the edge of that inner box, or the corner of the inner box.
1.5.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, this vertical line you've just drawn goes right up to the top of the rectangle, so you can continue it right up. I want to do the third one in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would make that 2 centimeters.
What's that then?
Are you all right, Chris?
I don't know how far it has to go, because it doesn't go all the way down, that one, does it?
No, that the third one in, if you count them across, 1,
Yeah.
2, 3,
Yeah.
this third one is quite a short one because it's defining a small rectangle in the middle, isn't it?
Yes.
So what I would suggest you do is we won't decide where it ends and where it, I mean,
okay.
actually it finishes on this line here, this horizontal. So you can join, you know it stops there, but we don't know how long it's going to be at the moment. So let's just join up the 2 marks and the bottom horizontal lines to give the corner of that rectangle. Yeah. This is the one I've just drawn, if you want to look.
1, 2, 3. So we've got,
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just is the edge of the well, it's the edge of that rectangle. So we're going to go over to the other side in a minute when everybody's ready. Here. Okay.
Yes.
Here. Okay. What I'm defining now is this line here.
right. Yes.
Okay. And I'm saying, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, we haven't done this inner one yet, have we? Oh, yes, we have. We've done the big one. Now we're going to do, we've done this this big one. Now we're going to do this next slim line here. So again, I make this 1 centimeter away. So I'm going to mark
Away
off
from what?
1 centimeter. And again, the bottom horizontal line defines the corner. So if you just join up the 2 marks and the bottom horizontal, and you can see you've got the bottom of that rectangle. Yeah.
Oh, right, yes. Yeah.
We've done this line here, 1, 2, 3. We're now going to do the fourth horizontal line up from the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I'm going to make it 2 centimeters away from the line behind it. So again, I'm going to strike off 2 centimeters here. And across on the other side, 2 centimeters. And then I'm going to join that up. And what's nice about this one that we've just done is that it can go to the far left-hand side. So that's the line I've just drawn here.
Take your pencil across.
This is 2 centimeters away from this line. It's the same spacing as the one underneath it.
Wider than that.
And just for consistency, he's also made the space between the next vertical line on the right-hand side 2 centimeters away from the last line. So if you just want to watch me when I do it, I'm using my 2 centimeter mark and I'm marking off 2 centimeters and up here 2 centimeters. And then once you join those two together, you can bring it down to that horizontal line. You've got the corner of the next rectangle as we're moving towards the middle. So I've just done this one.
Right. Yep.
Okay, so if you count from the right-hand side, it's 1, 2, third line in. So now you've got the edge of where he did that pale pink right in the middle. So we're getting almost into the middle now.